Before we start with our stick, I'm going to have us do something else. So they're called, we're going to do them in our hips and in our shoulders. They're called, an abbreviation, CARS, but it's a controlled articular rotation. So it's really not that hard. But all we're going to do is your palm's going to face in towards your body, and we're going to bring your hand up. But as we go up, we're rotating out. So at the top, your palm's going to be facing away. And then we're going to come back down, and that hand's going to rotate in. So really all we're working is getting full range of motion in our shoulder. So these, he's in San Francisco, or somewhere with the bridge. Is that where it is? San Francisco Bay has the giant bridge.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I was wondering. Anyway, so these are really good for joint mobility, working through our full range of motion, and keeping that full range of motion. So we're going to do about 8 each direction here. We're going to do this in each arm, and then we're going to move into our hips. But I want you to feel kind of that ball in your shoulder really rotating.
When popped, we first started.
Get some cracks in there. And really see how much of a twist you can get. I know at first it can kind of be painful, but then we're going to switch directions. You're going to stay nice and close to your body. This is definitely not anything you guys haven't done, but we're just really trying to draw attention to that joint. Think about moving it fully. Remember, your hand rotates out at the top and back in as you come down. And after you've done each direction and on first arm, then we'll switch our arms. Oh, there this one goes cracking on. Rotate palm out. Do these often, you'll feel that you can you're able to better keep your arm close to your body. So you're increasing the range of motion, getting better rotation, full range of motion in that shoulder. Switch directions. Alrighty, now we're going to move into your hips. You might want your stick just to stabilize you, or you can hold on to the wall machine. And this one is a little bit more complicated, and you'll definitely feel any impingements and tightness in this. So the first thing you're going to do is just raise your knee up to 90 degrees. Then you're going to kind of turn your heel out as you rotate your foot back. And then it comes forward. So I'll do this from the side, but you go up, heel out as you start to lift and rotate your hip out, bring it to the back, and come forward. So again, we're just trying to work that full range of motion in your hip. Your toes stay pointed the whole time. Really, again, feeling that joint rotate fully, and you'll really feel it when you lift and turn your foot out. We'll do a couple less in our hips, but we need to go the other way too. So this time, we're going to drive our heel back and open our knee and kind of come up and over in front to work both directions. Leave your heel, open your knee, lift and come over. We'll do about 5 or 6, and then switch your legs up. Go forward, knee, lead with our ankle, come back. And we'll switch directions, so we push our heel back first, open your knee, and then like you're coming over a gate. Do about 6 of these, and then we'll get into what you guys usually do. Alrighty, I have to wiggle your hips out, but now we grab our sticks, palms facing your body, and we're just gonna start with our overhead reach. Going back and forth, trying to, again, increase your range of motion. Shoulders might feel a little bit loose already. Really pushing ourselves a little bit further each time. And as you get that full range of motion, you can start to increase your speed a little bit. Feel those shoulders turning. Scapulas are starting to get movement in them. Good. Do one more, and then we'll bring that stick back to the front. And we're going to do our nice big circles. So we'll drop our right hand towards our pocket, and then going all the way around. Again, trying to increase that range of motion as we continue to go. So your circles might be small at first. Do 8 one direction, switch directions. Nice, easy, or even and easy. Whoa. Might help to have a little bit wider grip on this. All right, now we're going to do some spinal twists. So we'll put this across our shoulders, reach your arms out, palms down, feet shoulder width apart. And we're just going to start twisting, the movement through our spine, through our hips. Start to loosen up, go a little bit further. Feel a little bit more force in your twist. Now we'll plant our stick right in front of us, feet shoulder width apart, both hands on top. And then I just want you to start to hinge at your hips. Feel a nice pull through your shoulders. Start to feel your hamstrings fire for you. Back stretching out. And then as you're ready, you can start to slowly walk your hands down. And start to get that stretch more in your hamstrings, feeling it up through your back. comfortable with it, you can add a little bit of a twist. Start to get into those side bodies, put up along your ribs, your lats, shoulder. And now while we're down there, I want you to take one arm off and let it hang really, really heavy. And then just start to do some arm circles. But you're holding no resistance in that arm. Just letting gravity completely do its thing. About 10 circles each direction. And then switch arms. Sure to do both. And then we'll put both hands back on your stick, and nice and slow, I want you to start to walk up. But as you walk up, I want you to round out your back, feel your vertebrae stretch. As you come up, nice and slow, untucking your chin very last. Now we're going to put our stick to our right side or left side, it doesn't matter. Now we'll put both hands on top again, and we're going to stretch that side body again. So we'll reach over, and then you're going to pull your shoulders back. Good, and feel that nice long stretch against the side. So pulling your shoulders back, not rounding forward. Bring that stick on over to the other side. So one more time each side. So back to that original side. Pushing that stick firm into the ground. And reaching forward. Excellent. And then to the second side for the second time. Return to center. Shoulders are nice and loose. We're going to work into our legs. Put this across our back. Again, we'll put our feet maybe a little bit wider than shoulder width, and we're going to work into our hip hinges here. So slight bend in our knees. And then I just want you to think about pushing your butt to the back wall and lengthening your hamstrings. And we're going to go back and forth here. Again, trying to increase that range of motion. Hang out at the bottom for a second. As we come up, push your hips forward. Continue to do that. Really think about lengthening your hamstrings here. And keeping your back as long as you can from the crown of your head down your tailbone. Our shoulder blades pull together. And we'll do one more, and we'll stay at the bottom. And if you're comfortable with it, we're going to start doing rotation. So I want you, your hand reached out, thinking about twisting and putting that bottom of the stick on the ground. If you can, we can start with it between your feet. It may be more on the side that's of the foot that you twist towards, but we're just starting with rotation. So you can feel those hamstrings stretch, maybe a little bit more so now. Lift that stick, twist, return to center, and go the other way. And lift, twist. Again, this time, let's see if we can go a little bit farther. Maybe you're towards the opposite foot now. Have a slight shift in your weight. Those arms stay long. Lift and twist the other way again, working towards that opposite foot. And we'll go one more time each way here. Lift, return to center. And push yourself as far as you can here. Feel nice rotation through your thoracic spine. And a slight bend in your knees. We'll return to center. And stand it all the way up. Feel okay? Okay. Last thing we're going to do, fully standing, is working our feet, stretching out our calves, heels, bottom of our feet. So take that pull out in front of you, pushing down through your lats, and then just lifting your toes. Really think about pushing through the balls of those feet. Feeling good with those. You can start to do ankle rolls. Make sure you do both directions. And both feet. Alrighty. Now we're going to work into kind of a lunge series. So I want you guys to get into a split stance. Doesn't matter which leg goes forward. So you may want your yoga blocks here as we start to work down, or maybe your pull is just okay for you. But from this split stance, we're just going to lower down onto our knee. And then we'll straighten out that leg that's in front. And if this feels like a good enough stretch for you, then you can by all means take this here. You can take a little bit more. We can start to sit back into this. So you can be pushing through your smart stick. It'll be a little bit at an angle. You can have your yoga blocks at either side here and using those as balance. And if you're able, you can just put your hands, I'm not able, on the ground. but you're just sitting back into that. Feel a nice stretch along the entire way of that hamstring, down into your knee, and then up all the way into your glute. And we'll bring it the other way. So you're gonna push through your knee and then push into your heel and transfer all the weight then into the ball of your foot. And we're now lunging slightly forward, and that back leg straightens out as best you can. Again, you can use your blocks here. If you need resistance, you can push into that front knee. But I want you to feel your hip flexor of the leg that's back being stretched. So pull your hips forward. And we're gonna push back to that first movement where we sit back a little bit. So weight comes into our heels. And we sit back, lowering our butt down into that bent knee. Taking whatever variation you need here. Should get a little bit deeper into it. And one more time, we push forward, working that hip flexor. Really lean into this one. Push through the ball of your foot here, hard into the ground. Feel you'll get a little bit extra stretch that way. And then we're just gonna stack ourselves nice and upright. If you feel uncomfortable on your knee getting into this pose, then you can take whatever weight you need, but we're gonna do pigeon here. So we're gonna turn our foot in, and you're kind of making a figure four that back leg will straighten out. Got it? That way?
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Okay, that's okay. We can adjust both. There you go. And then you can go as low as you need to. There we go, got it? Okay.
I was trying to do it wrong.
You can again use your blocks. Maybe you lower yourself all the way down into the ground. Some nice deep breaths here. And when you're ready, we'll push ourselves up. You can kind of just go into tabletop. And then we're switching our legs. So we're gonna do the runner's lunge. Before we get into that pigeon, work on loosening up this other hip. So now my left leg's up. I'm gonna straighten that front leg out and start to sit back. Weights in your heel. Now we're going to transfer to that front leg. Back leg straightens out. Hips come forward. And now feel that right hip flexor start to stretch for you. And And we'll push back. Leg straightens out. We sit a little bit deeper this time. Tighten on this side.
Just tight
In general.
Especially after that, like yesterday.
I can imagine. And then we push forward. Work that hip flexor one more time. And then whatever way works for you, we'll get into that pigeon on the other side. So knee flattens to the ground. Back leg straightens out. Got it? And so I think this leg is still up. Yep, just like that. There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Couple more seconds here. Can add a little bit of a twist, see if there's a spot in that hip. Needs a little extra love. And we'll push ourselves up. And we're gonna go straight into child's pose. So I want you to connect your big toes, spread your knees wide, and then walk your hands out in front of you, and let your forehead rest on the ground. Sitting back as far as comfortable. And while we're here, I really want you to think about stretching those arms out in front of you as far as you can. Feel a nice stretch from your fingertips down through your armpits, down your lats, all the way out through your tailbone. Nice deep inhales through your nose, exhales out through your mouth. Working to sit a little bit deeper with each breath. And slowly I want you to start to walk your fingers to the right side of your body. As far as comfortable, and this is going to give you an additional stretch down that left side body, again through your lats, felt into your obliques, maybe down into your left glute. And we'll return to center and work our way to the left side. And we'll go to center and back to the right again. Go 2 times each side here. And return to center and to the left. And we'll return to center. And once we're in the center, we're gonna thread the needle. So I want you to take your right hand and put the back of your hand on the ground and then push it through your left hand, rotating your shoulders to your thoracic spine and getting as much twist as you can. And then slowly and in control, we're gonna bring that arm back and switch and thread our left hand under. All right, Kathy? These are bothering you? And we'll come out of that one and meet in tabletop. Gonna do a little bit of cat-cow. So, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Push through the palms of your hands. Pull your belly button in, round out your spine. Pull your shoulder blades apart for cat. And then now we'll drop our stomach. Lift our forehead to the ceiling, squeeze your shoulder blades for cow. And we'll lift back into cat, tuck your chin, push through your palms, round your back to the ceiling. And drop your stomach, lift your forehead, squeeze your shoulder blades together. You can pick up a little bit of a flow here if you feel like it's gonna help your range of motion go a little bit quicker between both. We're gonna go 4 to 5 each way. And then when you feel good and done with that, we're gonna flip over, we'll start on our butt and soon be on our back. But we're gonna start with butterfly. So we'll put the soles of our feet together, sitting up nice and tall. You can use your elbows to add some resistance down on your inner thighs to push those knees closer to the ground. Excellent. We're going to straighten our legs out in front of us and get into some more spinal rotations. So we'll cross one leg over, foot flat on the ground, and your opposite arm is going to go to the outside of that leg and twist, 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 applying equal pressure from your elbow and from your outer thigh. Work against each other and twist to see that back wall as best you can. So I'm gonna have you actually bring this hand to the outside of this leg. This one.
No.
Nope, like this.
Oh,
There you go.
Gotcha.
And then your left arm. There you go. Yep, just like that. And we'll switch directions. Opposite leg crosses. Then with equal pressure, you push your outer thigh into your elbow, other arm. There you go. twisting to see that back wall. And we can unravel ourselves. We're going to open up our legs as wide as we can. And then hinge at the hips, reach forward. Those hands can go on the ground. Let your head hang heavy. Don't hold any tension in the back of your neck. And feel a nice pull in your inner thighs. And in control, walk those hands back, sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna do another little side body stretch, really a low back stretch. So I want you to reach your right hand on the ground and then left hand reaches over your head. But the important part here is keeping your shoulders pulled back. That's gonna really target that low back muscle. So you're not reaching out in front of you or towards your toes, you're reaching over your head. Feeling a nice stretch in your side body and in your low back here. And you're really pushing and holding yourself up with that right hand. Creating like switch sides. And one more time each side. So right hand goes into the ground. Shoulders are pulled back. Reach through those left fingertips. Reach, reach, reach. And back to the left for the final time. And we'll return to center. And finally, we can lay back on our backs. We want your yoga strap. Gonna do our hamstring work. So we'll put that across the ball of our foot, kind of in the arch. Side is here. See better. And we're just first gonna pull that leg straight up. Feel that center hamstring start to stretch. And this whole hamstring sequence, I want you to think about keeping your toe pulled up toward your shin. Keep your shoulders glued to the ground. Our other leg should be flat on the ground. Continuing to apply pressure. Maybe we're pulling a little bit harder as time passes. Taking nice deep breaths. And now we're going to work on that outer thigh. So I want you to really grab the strap. It may be easier if you just use your opposite arm and pull that leg across your body. Feel a little bit of extra give on the outside of your leg. Again, drawing your toes toward your shin. then we'll work inner thighs. So you can open your leg out to the side. It's probably easier for you to just hold the rope with that same arm that of the leg we're stretching. And then we'll return to center, swap our feet out, and work the other side. Starting with the center, toes pulled in your shin. Pull that sucker tight. And now we'll work outer thighs. So pull that leg across your body. Whew. And now inner. So grab that arm with the same arm and let your leg fall kind of open to the side. Feel that stretch in your inner thigh now. And we return to center. We're going to do it one more time. Give our hamstrings a little bit extra love, so we'll switch our feet. You felt like your inner hamstring or outer hamstring. Could use a couple extra seconds. Definitely take whatever variation you need here. A little bit shorter. Outer, just pull across your body. And now inner. Open that leg up. Turn to center. Swap your leggies. Stay here in center for a couple seconds. Mindful of keeping your toes, pull towards your shin, lifting your heel towards the ceiling. And we'll pull across. Get that outer thigh, outer hamstring. And switch, open it up. And then we will release that yoga strap. Maybe shake your legs a little bit. And we're going to work into our figure four stretch. So we'll raise our heels onto the ground. Cross one ankle over your knee. If you need your yoga strap here, you can absolutely lace it under your thigh to pull that knee up into your chest if it fits you. If you're getting a good stretch with that heel staying on the ground, then by all means, hang out there and apply pressure to that knee to really get that hip to open up for you.
it, I'm gonna have you return it to the ground, and then we're gonna kind of pretzel ourselves up. So cross that leg all the way over, tee your arms out, and let your knees fall to the side. Really feel the stretch up your back into your SI joint. And push ourselves up to center, untwist, and figure four the other way. Again, taking this wherever you need it. You can lift that leg up, pull it close to your chest. You have that foot on the ground, you will return it down. Drop your other foot towards the ground, knees are crossed, and they fall with your arms teed out. You twist the opposite way. And we'll return to center. Untwist ourselves. Keep your feet together now, but let your knees fall apart in opposite directions. And I want you to think about weights dangling from your knees. Let them feel heavy. Feel your hips open up. And we'll zip those legs up. Squeeze your knees together into your chest, nice and tight. You can roll up here, kind of into an egg. Maybe you roll around side to side, back and forth. If you catch a spot that needs a little extra stretch, stay there for a second. Squeeze those knees tight into your chest. Feel a nice stretch in your low back here. Good. Relax your back flat. With knees and ankles staying together, I want you to stack your knees over your hips. Put your ankles in line with your knees. Tee your arm out, and we're going to do spinal rotation again. So, nice and slow, drop your knees side to side, but try to keep your upper body glued to the ground. And rotate back and forth, keeping your knees together. Going 3 to 4 times each way here. Again, seeing if we can get a little bit extra rotation in our back. And when you're ready, you can just lay flat. We'll do one last, just full body reach. Point those toes, stretch them out as far as you can. Reach your hands up over your head, push through your fingertips. Give yourself one last stretch. Take a few deep breaths here.
And when you feel ready, you can pick yourself up whichever way you see fit. Hopefully you guys feel a little bit stretched out, relaxed, and ready to conquer your day.